Okay, I'm at 2854 Roseann Lane. I'm doing a sanitary lateral inspection for the purchase of a home. Going from the clean out in the basement floor. And we're going to push all the way out to the main. Now the main stack is probably 7-8 feet away. So we're going from the clean out in the floor. Because the stack has a clean out that it's an old clean out, it's never been out, and it will not come out. So it is cast iron above the ground, and probably cast iron under the ground here until it gets outside of the house. Okay, so we are in there, but looks like we are probably covered in a bunch of spider webs. This hasn't been in, nobody's been in this in a while. I'm going to try to pull this back and clean off the head of the camera again. Okay, let's try this again, see if we can get through this without getting a big bunch of goo on the front of the camera here. Yeah, I think we're going to have to probably push all the way out and then inspect it better on the way back. Once we get out to the main, we should be able to rinse the front of the camera off and be able to see a little better. Should be cast iron until we get outside and then turn to clay. It looks like it already has turned to clay. So let's talk a little bit. The bottom of the pipe is on the top of the screen right now. The camera's rolled over. You can tell by the water. Normal material for the age of the house here. With clay, you have connections about every 3 feet or so. Haven't seen any major offsets, haven't seen any roots or anything yet. Looks like we're already coming up to the main there. So I'm going to try to get the camera in there. Okay. Well, we should be able to get a better look at this as we pull back. There we go. Oh. Trying to keep it rinsed off here. It still has a little bit of a haze on it. There we go. It's a little dot. Tiny offset there. Now that's where they're turning the pipe down. The clay, they have like a male-female bell that they would just rotate it as they turned it down a little bit. So nothing abnormal. So far, this all looks good.
Does it?
Yeah, the mic's on. So, we're still about 47 feet. seen any structural issues, no roots. So it's really good, especially for the age. Now here we go. Here's some goo, like some soft clog material. Not really sure what that is. It doesn't really, could just be some lunch. It wasn't enough to, you know, cause any issue. It wasn't a blockage or anything. So probably just somebody's breakfast or lunch. There's a little more of it there. Could have been just some of the cast iron being knocked loose from when I put the camera in. That stuff kind of looks like it's just black rust. In fact, the only bit of cast iron there is really is just the clean out. It looks like it goes into clay right underneath the house, which is a good sign too. Yeah, so as you can see, we're already out of the clean out. So everything looked good. Didn't see any reason to even stop for more than a second. There's it was clay all the way out, except for the clean out where it rose up. That is cast iron, and that's where that black stuff came from. As you put the camera in, sometimes that stuff's been sitting dry so long, you just kind of knock off a couple little clumps and push it down the line, but that'll be fine. But everything looked good. No obstructions, no root intrusion, nothing that I could see that gave me any kind of pause or concern. So that'll end the inspection at 2854 Roseann Ln.